crossed the waters. From the motherland, we crossed the seas, chasing hope, chasing destiny. Life was heavy, the load was strong.
And we are live. Good evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to today's powerful discussion that we are hosting today with these beautiful ladies you are seeing. First and foremost, our beautiful audience, friends and followers, how was your weekend? We miss you people, you see, since Friday. So you see how excited we are to come across your homes again through these digital technologies. So today we are talking about something many people silently think about every single day. Can there be more to life than surviving paycheck to paycheck? You agree with me that many hardworking people wake up early, work long hours, pay bills, support families, yet still they feel financially stretched and mentally exhausted. But we are now living in a digital generation where opportunities, skills, visibilities, and connections can completely shift someone's future direction. In today's discussion, we are going to talk about or bring awareness to you on how you can, know what is going on, the growth, possibilities, and the small, small things you can do consistently that will make your future a better one. So, wherever you're watching us from, whether you're watching us from Europe, Africa, Nigeria, America, Asia, or anywhere in the world, you are welcome. And this talk is for you. Like I always ask, please go to the comment section. Tell us where you're watching us from. Let's know you and let's congratulate you. And this is the voice of Blessing Bniloms and the sound of choice in action. I'm a Nigerian by birth, a Belgian by choice, and a digital owner by deliberate decision. And to do justice to this our topic today, I have my wonderful sisters. They will introduce themselves as I call them one by one. From far away, United America.
United States of America.
United States of
World,
America. Yeah.
whole country.
So let her introduce herself. Sister Angela, please say hi to our audience.
Yes, so my audience, please excuse my panelists, my sister CEO Blessing that forgets a whole United States of America. My goodness. The power of the world, the nation that powers the world, is what my sister cannot remember to. Well, anyway, it's the joy of the whole thing. Yes, your lady self here, my name, Lady Angel Kocha, and I am originally from Nigeria, by choice residing in United States of America, New York to be precise, a city that never goes to sleep. And I'm a mother of three adorable children and healthcare worker and proud digital business owner. So my people, again, thank you for joining us today. I always talk about the weather. It's not only when it's cold today, it's marvelous. We have the wonderful sun radiating since 2 days now. It's like, yes, we're
Right.
feeling the summer. So, hey, relax back, stay in air condition or sit by the beach wherever you are watching us. This is the goodness of this business. You can be anywhere in the world and still connect. So, sit back, connect, and then if you have any questions, hey, put it in our chat and then we'll respond to you. And there, we'll take it from there. So, I hand it over back to my CEO, Sister Blessing, our host.
You're welcome, my friend and sister from United States of America. You know, I'm from United States of Europe. That's why
Of
I forgot
Belgium.
America. So let me come back home. At least I will not forget this one. And welcome our sister Salome from United States of Belgium.
Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Happy New Week. I hope your weekend went well. My name is Sirimen Salome Otisi, a mom of beautiful four kids, original from Nigeria, a healthcare worker by profession, and also a proud digital business owner. Thanks for joining us today. Just sit back, grab your popcorn and your drink, and listen to what we are bringing on table for you today. Stay tuned. Back to you, sis.
Thank you so much, my people, my beautiful audience. You have seen them. Now, our major topic is the power of starting something alongside your 9 5. Hello, fellow immigrants. Hello, African diasporans. Hello, my people from my country, Nigerians. Hello, overworked professionals, mamas and papas, teachers, nurses, healthcare professionals, everybody that is watching us or that will watch us. My question for you this evening is, are you still comfortable? Are you comfortable financially with only what you earn from your paid job, what we call 9 to 5? That means you wake up in the morning, you go to somebody's job, you come back at the end of the month, they pay you. Are you still comfortable financially with it? If you are, we like to read it on the comment section. If you are not, we still want to read it in the comment section. Because this evening, we are going to talk about what is the things you can do alongside this your 9 5 that can still bring extra income to your home so that you can do the things ordinarily you could not do with your 9 5. And this side hustle can help you now to live your life untethered. And the first question I have for my beautiful sisters, let me go straight to the question so that we don't waste your time, is why do many hardworking people still struggle financially despite the fact that they are working full time? If you are not struggling financially with your full-time payment, put it also in the check. But for those that are or don't that doesn't know the reason, let us see what is this? Why are people working full-time still struggling financially in our today's economy? Let me go back to United States of America. Sister Angela, my fellow CEO, can you help us to answer this question?
Yes, my beautiful uh, moderator. Especially the people are working full-time job, struggling, especially those we the immigrants from different diaspora nation. We left our motherland saying we are looking for greener pasture, only to come here to discover that the greener pasture here is not like the semi-green pasture back home. That is why some people fall into the category of having full-time jobs. Some people even have about 2 or 3 full-time jobs. And my people, this is not greener pasture. This is struggling. And why are they having the full-time job? Some people is out of we all see what is going on in the world. High cost of living, a cost of living rising, cost of inflation rising, tariff here, tariff there. And like I said, at the end of the day, who bears the burden? It's the simple ones. We, the commoners, are the ones that bear the burden. So this led a lot of people to go into 2, 3 jobs. And also, some people wants to become like Miss Jones. Miss Jones is well to do, but they know they have not reached there, but they want to be there. And like the new term that they're using now, some people are packaging. So because you want to be like this other person, you find yourself doing 2, 3, 4 jobs. And when alternative is shown to you, you are like, no, you are full of fear, you are full of doubt, you are full of skepticism. Oh, I don't want to be there. So you choose rather to struggle and work 2, 3 jobs. And then in the process of you working 2, 3 jobs, the family you came to create, the family you created, the family you think you love, yeah, that is where we see a lot of people from diaspora having a broken home because you work 2, 3 jobs to pay your bills. So you're only working to pay your bills. You have nothing else to rely back on to say this is for you. And this is why we always come out every day to let our people in diaspora know that there's another route that you can use to gain this new resource stream that you can get and take yourself away from struggling, because you don't want to come here, get all the money, and you lose your children, you lose your husband, not as in buy away, but in separation. You don't know your children anymore, and you don't know your spouse anymore, because father is coming in, mother is leaving, father is leaving, and children are being raised by other people. And at the end of the week or 2 weeks, you pay bill, you think you are done, the mailman come the next day, bill is coming there. So these are the reason why a lot of people are struggling. And my people, struggling is not greener pasture.
Okay.
Struggling is not greener pasture at all. You need to be living your purposeful life. And if people, especially most of us in diaspora from my end here, I see a lot of people that cannot even communicate very well in English, except in their dialect and their vernacular, and they are doing extremely well. And you wonder why, because they have seen another alternative, plan B. So, my people, it's not a crime to have 2, 3 jobs, but your body will tell you later, because those 2, 3 jobs, you are building somebody else's empire. Because
Okay.
at the end of the day, you become an ex-staff, but build your own. And that is
Let
why we
me
come
let
to
me
Yeah.
tell
take
you
you back
about this.
like to Belgium, because my audience, if you have listened very carefully, our CEO Angela have even answered another question that I have not asked silently, and that is, what are the silent pressures immigrants and working class families face financially? They are not only facing this financial, they are also facing segregation and kaput of family. But let me come back to Sister Salome. Going back to our first question, why many hardworking people, even though they are working full time, are still struggling financially? Do you still have some things you can bring in, some answers you can, or some points you can bring in, so that our audience can also hear from your own point of view?
Yeah, absolutely. My amazing mentors. Yes, yes. Many people, they their mentality is like, okay, when they have a lot of jobs, that's the only way to make it, because they can see the money. Maybe they will get it the end of the month or by the end of the week, depends on how they receive their own payment or paycheck. But one thing they forget to calculate is, the more you work, the more you spend, the more your budget rises, the more government asks you to bring back. Although of course we can work and say, okay, we have the cash, and at the end of everything, when you calculated what you truly have, and you will find out that it doesn't worth it. And not only that, like my sister said, your work, your body is also involved. Some people, they worked a lot, and it will ended them at the hospital. When they got sick, and the same money we are chasing for, they will use it and treat themselves. So what is the need to kill yourself working, while there is another way to work smarter? I call it working smarter. Here in Belgium, I don't know any other places. The more you say that, okay, you are packing a shift, the government will just say, okay, it's your strength, you can do it. But after, they will come back for you. They must surely come back. It's not for free. They must surely come back. And you tell yourself, okay, let you just do the black one. After doing everything, then what about your health? Because it's not that one, they don't fully pay. It's not really paid. They don't pay
Okay.
good on that one. And you work harder and receive little, because it's not, the payment is not in the way it's supposed to be. You want to
Okay.
take it without government knowing that you are working on it.
Okay, Sister Solomi, you are talking because I had. Let me ask you this question so that you can continue with what you are saying now. Do you believe one income stream is enough in today's economy? Because you're already inside this question I've asked. So now, why do you or why don't you? Is it frozen? Yeah.
Yes, I myself personally, I believe one income in today's economy can be risky because life keeps becoming more expensive. Why do I say that? Okay, 4 months ago, the cost of fuel was like €2.50. It's not up to €2, maybe €1.50 or two, something like that. But now it's almost €3. And the more the prices, the cost of living are rising, everything prices are like rising up, everything rise up. So one income cannot be enough. Even two, I mean, a couple will still battle for it, not to talk of a family. Having an additional source of income creates more flexibility, stability, growth, opportunities, and reduce financial pressure over time. Why do I say that? If you have another way of getting another some income, extra income, you will feel relaxed, and you will have more opportunity to invest, more opportunity to look for something good. You know, our village people, they always say that when you are watching a masquerade, you cannot stay in one place and watching a masquerade, right?
Yeah.
So you'll be watching a masquerade, you'll be positioning yourself where you can see it very well. That's how I see today's world. If you say one streams of income, you will miss it out. Everything you will miss it out. And it is far more expensive. So it's better to look for something else to join
Okay.
it. I don't know
Okay.
how, but
Thank you. Thank
some
you
people
so
may think
much.
that they don't know how to do it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, viewers, it is better you look for something else to join your one stream of income. But let me ask our CEO Angela if she concur with that, because these Americans, there's a way they think. I think in America they pick dollars from anywhere. So maybe she may not agree with that. So, CEO Angela, do you concur with that?
Absolutely, yes. We pick dollar everywhere. Every tree that
That's what
falls
I
down
learned.
is dollar dropping from the tree. My audience, our beautiful audience, jokes apart. This generation, this millennium, now like I said, there's a new one they call now Alpha Millennium. One stream of income is financial suicide.
Wow.
That one is
Yes.
bomb.
What
Absolute
Please, that
bomb.
word is in
I
yes.
don't even thought of it. It's just
Financial suicide. Wow.
one stream of income is
it's like
financial
Israel.
suicide because
Wow. Oh
where,
my
They
God.
where
have
I will
my
write that
my
one.
people
I will write it down. Sorry.
even in our third world, a source of income is a financial suicide, let alone of in a diaspora. You know, let's just take that maybe even for yourself. Say you have no family, you yourself and you. One stream of income is a
mhm,
financial suicide. Why do I say that? Like I said earlier, cost of living is rising, interest rate is
it's
rising,
rising.
tariff
Mhm.
is there back and forth. My CEO just referenced gas prices to your for your car. Once upon a time, we used to buy gas here for 99 cents. That was years ago. With COVID and everything, it went up to a dollar and change, to $2 to
Yeah.
$3. Now, to buy a gas is $5 and change. That you have to think twice, which does affect me too. Especially we the women. You want to think, do I go do my nails or do I buy gas? Do I fix my hair or do I buy gas? So this is why most people, including your lady self talking now, have more than one source of income. You know, and income being an employee income is okay. You could get that to help you build your own business income. The only way in this our generation that you can rise above water is starting your own business, not from by working for someone else. You work for someone else, you struggle, you pay bills. You have nothing to leverage by, because you cannot say you've had enough. Because the rich people that we know, Elon Musk, the Amazon here, and everybody, they are still looking for more source of income. You think somebody like Elon Musk that has everything to himself, maybe rated as a number one or the number two most richest person on the face of the earth, is still looking for more money. How much more you and I? This is a businessman still looking for money, and you and I working for somebody, government or private. The CEO is somewhere in Bahamas or Paris or UK, having fun, drinking scotch on the rock, and you are told come to work Tuesday to Saturday, work 8 to 5, and you're there. I begging, I beg if overtime there, I won't work. Oh. Why you won't kill yourself? When there's another opportunity there for you, and this is why we come all the time. My people, they say who no road follow. If you go
Exactly.
blindly, if you
Yeah.
Exactly.
put your blind scarf on your face and you walk, you go crash land. It's like
Exactly.
pikin wey wan waka, wey never sit down, you never crawl, you
No,
wan
no,
waka, you go crash land.
that's true.
So my people, look at
Why
our
you hold that
audience
thought?
and fall back to
Yeah.
non-traditional online digital business, because everything is floating and going online now, my people.
Good. Why you hold that line of thought? We have talked a lot about the danger of having one source of income, especially the financial suicide of this having one
It's
source of
financial
income.
suicide, oh.
Now,
It's financial suicide.
let us bring awareness to our audience. Probably many of them don't even know what they can do, or they know but they are not taking it serious, or they don't know. You never can tell. Because this our topic, I'm seeing that we will continue it maybe on Wednesday. But before we do that, let's dip in some awareness, because I think what we are trying to say here is not all about traditional way of getting another source of income. Because according to what I heard Sister Salome said, taking more extra jobs and other side hustle traditionally is also a sort of suicide. Sister Angela also said that it even brings about breakage in family relationship. So I am thinking maybe there is a better way to make this side hustle without becoming overwhelmed emotionally and physically. Am I correct? Because I want us to see if there are digital awareness that we can bring to our audience so that they will know. So let me take the first question we can discuss before we call it a day is what are some valuable digital skills people can start learning in order to use the digital world to create a second source of income to boost their financial status?
Okay,
Who can look? Yeah.
okay, let me jump into this, my people. Like we've been
Okay.
saying,
Yeah.
we are in millennium, alpha millennium, regular millennium, old millennium, whatever millennium, mega millennium, where everything, if not all, about 75-85% of services, goods, and everything is online, going online now. And also this technology to AI. I'm sure most of you, my audience, you've heard about AI. AI taking people's jobs, and this is why most services, most goods, most production is being transferred online. So if you are there, my audience, still believe in the manual work, it's good, but it's
Mhm.
just temporarily with time. Because 10 years ago, nobody knew about AI. It could be in existence, but not all of us know about it now. Last year to this year, we have, especially in North America here, we've seen how AI has taken over a lot of jobs, and a lot of people have been displaced from their work. So how will this AI will help you? While you are there struggling, doing somebody else's employment, that's what will come to you every time. I mean, these are not our own business. Our own business is non-traditional, my people. Non-traditional in the sense that you don't go get a store or find a place in your house and stack product into it. No, And the business is of two-edged sword, service or business or both, whichever you want, because the product is health enhancement. Unlike where you work right now, you sick, you're depending on your insurance. But once you start your own business, your money, you will be in control of your money. And in this non-traditional business, in our own, we have a video based a system that will teach you step by step. You can learn how to create your website. You can learn how to create your pistol. You can learn how to create your funnel. You can learn how to start your email. You can even learn how to connect to Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You can even learn how to use the same AI that you are at a risk of losing your job to. That is the benefit of this our non-digital business.
Okay.
And you don't need to carry product and say you are going to deliver to somebody else. That is done behind, and that is what we call it by automation. So I call this business soft life. My colleague CEO said is a smart way. It's soft
Yeah.
life, my people. It's
Okay.
soft life that you can do anywhere in the world with your phone
Okay.
and anything.
That's good. Let's hear from Sister Salome. What are other digital awareness that you will help our audience? They open their mind to possibilities. What are the digital skills they can start learning today to boost their financial status?
um, you know, this digital awareness is something a lot of people did not have faith in themselves to do. Some others doesn't want to come out on internet. Some want to do it, but they don't know how to do it. But come to think of it, like my sister said, AI, a lot of app is out there. It's like a shop you own on your own home. She have already explained our business, what you can get when you want to do our business. She already said it. But now let me just chip in one or two things now. People can start learning how to create their own business online. These days, a lot of people are selling online. A lot of people are buying online. And some others creating social content, comedy, this and that, whatever it is, or personal branding, just to make sure that they ain't estimate. Some of them knows what they are doing. Some of them don't even know their age, but we are there doing something, right?
Yeah.
Communication, digital sales, video editing. In our business, if you start it, you will learn all these things. Our own is in the package. Video editing and communication, your personal branding, it's all there. Social media marketing, it's all there. And online networking. These skills can create opportunities massively. That's another way to get extra income and stop living in survival mode. So why am I mentioning all these things? Some of us use the same engine, the same equipment others are using and making money, and they use it to watch comedy and laugh, wasting their time, supporting others. The content another person created that you love so much, you cannot even stay without, in fact, you cannot even stay a day or even 1 hour without watching their content. Why? They're the same content, they're using it to make money. And you are the one that's patronizing them. I don't know if you are getting where
Yeah.
I'm going. So you can
They are
also
paying bill
use it.
on their own expense. They
Yes,
are gaining, and you are
and you are
you are
losing
spending
your
because
data.
you are using
You
data
are
to watch
spending, you
them.
use your data to
Exactly.
watch them. You use your data to support them. After supporting them, they get a cash flow inside their bank account. And you that supporting them, the cash is reduced.
You
And
go back
come
for
to think,
overtime to cover the bill.
it will help you to build confidence on yourself, even if you don't know how to do it. In our business, we know how to teach people that doesn't want to show their face online. They don't want to show their family online, how they can do faceless content. It's you. but people will not know it's you. For example, I myself, I don't bring my family into my content, but I'm there, but I have a family. I'm doing it. So that's a lot of ways you can learn, and all these things can open another door for today's digital world and for today's economy. Awareness, you can find it anywhere, any form, but make sure you are among of those awareness you can get something extra income from, especially when you are looking for another way to earn ends meet. Do not belong to the awareness you will spend more than you receive, so
Exactly.
yeah,
My
what
CEO,
if you use it and open your own business,
my
work for
CEO, I
yourself?
think we like us to close this segment here today. And my viewers, it is not yet over. This topic is not yet over. So
Mm-hmm.
you do not need to become perfect before starting anything. A little thing can change your future, as little as learning something, a skill digitally. But I don't want us to go too much over our
Yeah.
time. So please, if you are watching the replay or you're watching us live today, we want you back the same time we started, 9 p.m. Central European Time +2. We are going to continue on this discussion, and bring your friends, bring your family, because on Wednesday we are going to talk more on the skills that have made us CEOs, that have made us to have our own digital spaces, to start our own digital businesses. And they are things you already know but do not value, and how you too can start using them effectively. So till then, thank you for watching us today, and hope to see you on Wednesday. And please keep away from trouble, and peace be unto you all. Bye.
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 Keep moving, keep growing. Be dream achievers team, keep moving forward, keep growing.